Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to our YouTube channel. This is your host, Gachie Skyman. I want us to look at Project Kenya in a very, very independent view. I want us to take an independent view without even thinking that William Samoei Ruto is the president and Raila Amolo Odinga is the people's president. I want us to look at this project that we call Kenya 1 year, because all said and done, we are almost done with 1 year. 1 year is just about to go, and that is why I want us to look at this project after 1 year. Where are we? Where are we headed to? Are we getting it wrong, or are we getting it right? This is our discussion today. So if you're here for the first time and you have never subscribed, kindly you can subscribe to our channel. Here we discuss issues as they are. And for our viewers, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, the way you have been liking our videos, the way you have been watching even the adverts. That is the only way that we are able to remain active in this channel. And when you look at Kenya today, we see high voltage politics. For the last 1 year, tumeona siasa zikiwa zimepewa kipaumbele. And for 1 year, if you ask me, there are many things that have gone wrong. There are many things that leave a lot to be desired. There are many things that need to be addressed. But here, I want to look at the various aspects that tell us if the country is headed in the right direction. I want us to start with the farmers. When you look at the farmers, are they getting the minimum return for their produce? Because when William Samoei Ruto took over the reign of leadership, when UDA was campaigning, it was guaranteeing farmers the minimum guarantee for their produce. Are they getting it? Are the Macadamia people, for instance, getting the return, the value for their Macadamia? Kwa sababu kile kitu najua ni kwamba wakati before Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta left office, a kg of Macadamia was selling at 180. Today, it is selling at 15 shilling. Today, we are seeing hawkers. We are seeing Macadamia being hawked. What went wrong? And I leave that to the Macadamia farmers to answer. Are you getting the value for your Macadamia? I go to coffee. Are you getting the guaranteed minimum return? Are the brokers still there? When you look at coffee, are the farmers happy? When you look at tea, are the farmers happy? When you look at milk, are the farmers happy? Wewe mkulima ambaye unafuga ng'ombe, unafuga mbuzi, unafuga kondoo, je, wafaidika? When you compare Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga, and that time, because the people normally talks of handshake era, and now you look at this time of William Samoei Ruto and Gachagua, what would you say about it? So I'm posing rhetorical questions. I want the farmers to comment. I want our viewers to comment. Again, we go to the borders. The borders, I don't know what you'd say. And maybe you can comment and tell us, are you getting minimum returns for ile jasho ambayo inakutiririka? Je, unapata pesa nyingi? Those guys who use taxis, that the taxis, not taxis, taxi, kama vile Uber, wale wengine the old school, zile za kugojea watu nini, zile za zamani sijui, though they don't use apps. They don't transact business online unless you call the driver and tell him we want to go. What are you getting? And even those who are online, like Uber and others, the cabs, are you getting something? Are you better off 1 year down the line? I leave it to you, because we need to look at Project Kenya and know where we are headed to. Because it's only by looking at the past that we can be able to tell whether we are moving in the right direction. And if the past look better, I can tell you, it means we are not heading in the right direction. I don't know whether, because it depends on various people here. Mama Boga, je, wafaidika? Mama Boga, wapata pesa nyingi kuliko ulivyokuwa ukipata? Je, biashara inanogea? Are you happy? Mama Boga, I leave it to you. Would you prefer the past regime or this regime? Where are we getting it wrong, Mama Boga? Whereby unauza boga pale sokoni, whereby unauza sukuma wiki pale, karoti na nyanya, kila kitu pale. What would you say if you are asked to give an honest opinion? But if you go to Gikoba, Kirinyaga, and Kamukuji, I can tell that this is where elections are won and or lost. That's the truth of the matter. When you want to know how the country is being run, if you want to know the politics of this country, go to Gikoba. Those people knows what happens. And in fact, they determine who is going to become the next president. The Gikoba people, Kirinyaga, and Kamukuji. This is like a pot where the politics of this nation are cooked. Na je, nyinyi ambao mnafanya pale, because majority of these people are my friends, by the way. Find me in Kenya talking to some of these guys, Kamukoji, and sometimes we spend a lot of time in Gikoba with our friends. But I can tell you that I don't want to give my opinion here, but when you look at these people, are they happy? Those people who have been importing mituba, tuseme kwa mfano, je, mlikuwa mnalipa pesa gapi? Je, are you getting more money than the previous regime? What about the tax? Are they affecting you? Those people in Kirinyaga who are dealing with spare parts for vehicles, what can you say about this? Is it easier for you to transport these goods from Mombasa or from Eldoret or whatever method you use to get them through SGR or trucks, whatever method you use? And are you getting it? And Kamukoji hapa kuna wengi mpaka Wahindi wako pale. Je, biashara mnaziona je hapa? Mnapata faida kuliko vile ambavyo mlikuwa mkipata? Je, biashara zenu zinaendelea vizuri au namna gani? Because I said I want us to give a very honest discussion, because that is the truth of the matter. But like, kwamba tunafaa kwenda mashinani tusikilize vile ambavyo watu wanasema. Again, when you look at the headlines, I think this is a standard that is clearly stating that the civil servant will have their salary delayed in July. I think this is the second time. I understand it is because of I don't know what the government is doing, but it seems like there are some IT managements. I don't know what they want to do, but the explanation given there is not very convincing. You as a civil servant, are you comfortable? How is the working environment? Are you getting your salary in time? Are you happy? I don't know. Have you najua wengi hapa kutokana na ile kodi ambayo iliongezwa ya nyumba, although the finance bill was actually is a matter of case in courts, but in the fullness of time most likely to be implemented. What can you say the civil servants? Do you feel happy when going to work? Are you working in a way that you feel that you are very much motivated? What would you say? If you are a civil servant, maybe you can comment. I don't want to give my opinion, but just comment and tell us what you think. Again, when you look at the politicians, I think the politicians are very happy. When I look at it, the politicians is one group of people who will always benefit from any situation. Whether the economy is going the right direction, whether the economy is going the wrong direction, politicians will always benefit. So here I will not ask much, but we know there has been a cry from members of the county assembly. You have seen them almost going on strike, jambo ambalo hajai kuonekana wakati mwingine. Again, I want us now to look at the democracy in this country. How is our democracy? Are we getting it right? Because if you ask me, here I want to give an honest discussion, honest opinion about democracy. Here we seems to be losing the gains that we have made. Kwa sababu unapoangalia kwa mfano wakati wa Mwai Kibaki, Mwai Kibaki is the one who brought this freedom. Mwai Kibaki is the one who actually implemented the freedom of expression, the freedom of association, the freedom, the right to live. Alifanya mengi Mwai Kibaki. When you compare, for instance, because I don't want to compare Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto as far as democracy is concerned, but I would like us to look way back mpaka wakati wa Kibaki, kwa sababu Kibaki hakuwa anaongea sana, Kibaki hakuwa anajihusisha sana katika siasa, na tuliona that is the time we got the 2010 constitution. Are we getting it right as far as democracy is concerned? Because you see, democracy is defined as the worst form of government. Unfortunately, it is the only better option that we have, because it is the rule of the majority with the respect of the minority. But are the minority's opinion being respected in this country? Are we getting it right? Have you seen people losing their lives because of maybe something that should have been avoided? Are we giving our institutions what they should need? Are we interfering with independent institutions like the Judicial Service Commission, like Parliament, Executive Police Service Commission, Teacher Service Commission, Public Service Commission? Are we interfering with this? These are the questions that will tell you whether we are getting it right on our democratic front. Again, when you look at in the international community, are we doing it the right way? Because if you ask me, just like Ray Amorodiga alisema pale, we are mixing a lot of things. We don't seem to have a position as far as foreign affairs are concerned, because we are moving from one country to the other, making deals without looking at the geopolitics. In fact, we are, for instance, when you look at the way we dealt with Ibrahim Rais, the president of Iran, na mambo mengine hata yule fikiri waziri wa Russia baada kuja hapa nchini Kenya. And you know that previously we used to have a position, and you notified, for instance, us the working with Iran, because Iran is said to be supporting those radical movements, and it is not something that is very, very good as far as Kenya is concerned. So when you are fighting terrorists, and we now start entertaining a country that seems to be supporting some of these groups, then are we getting it right? When you look at William Samoei Ruto has been on a global offensive talking about dollarization of the economy, African economy. Are we getting it right? Is it better for us? But if we can succeed in that front, I think it would be better for Africa. It would be better for Africa and the world in general. Are we getting it right here? So let me hear your honest opinion, because already I'm saying we are just almost 1 year down the line. So I don't know what you think. Please let me know what you think, and you can also comment and maybe tell us why you're getting it wrong or what we need to do. And may you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.